Doozy! That last sale was...
Doozy.
Doozy.
Doozy. Doozy. Doozy.
Doozy. Oh, brother. Hey, welcome to the show, everybody. It's a Wednesday evening, and we're all excited to hang out with Mr. Burkey at the Romita Mansion and check out some art for sale and address some offers that we got in the an email in advance of the show tonight. So welcome, one and all. So everybody's like excited. Elder abuse. What am I going to tell you? You know, when Burkey wears his skipper outfit, everybody is at his mercy because that hat's coming off at the drop of a dime with that guy. But yeah, it's not going to be a 3-hour show though. Number one Marvel fan, I can guarantee you that. Probably a 2-hour show. We're just going to have some fun. We're going to look at a lot of art. Mike's kind of in preparation mode for New York Comic Con, so he's got a stack of new art and stuff that he hasn't put on the website. We've got some offers to address, and outside of that, you know, it's a Wednesday night. We're going to have some fun. And I might as well, he's still working in there. He'll probably give me a thumbs up when he says, yeah, MK just gave me one of these. So yeah, it's a doozy of an intro. Hey, Matt DeTulio, nice to see you, man. Yeah, it's, I went around, there's this website called yarn.co, and you can plug in basically any line that you want into it or word, and it'll spit back movie clips of that. So I just went over there, typed in doozy, and I got hundreds of examples with the word doozy in it. So I just sampled some of those and put that together. Hey, Stephen Yarish in the chat. We'll have Stephen on in a few weeks for a collector interview. Jeff Wedding says less cologne, more fiber. You got that. All right. Well, Mike looks like he's ready. I'm seeing a thumbs up from the green room. Oh, we don't want to have me on the big screen. Here we go. Hey, Mike.
Hello, everybody.
Look at that. It still has the words Romita Man Art. We do package deals. Do we like looking at the names when we're doing these shows? I don't know.
Package deals are usually for dueling dealers only, Bill. I don't know about tonight.
Oh, come on. You're always open to wheel and deal and do a few package deals.
I am.
But nobody should ask you for free shipping, right? That's off the table. Can we say that?
If you're paying more than what I'm asking, you get free shipping.
Is that how it works? That they got to pay more than the asking price?
Everything can be negotiated.
All right. Well, you still got that wavy thing going on in your camera, but we'll just.
I got it.
We're gonna call an electrician and have him come over to your house and take care of that.
Maybe I'll just buy another camera. This is a new one. I mean, I bought it. Well, I bought it when we started our halfway through our COVID shows.
Exactly.
So then again, this is about 3-year-old camera, if that means anything.
Yeah, it probably means a lot, Mike. How old is your desktop computer that it's plugged into?
Oh, brand new. My guy just made it. It's 6 months old.
Well,
I paid my computer guru guy to put it together for me with a lot of storage and all this yada 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 stuff.
Well, you should have had him give you a new camera when he brought that.
Yeah, that was my old camera.
Yeah. Man, I love the chat. We got a lot of.
Yeah, I'm reading them too. We're gonna have horror art. Yeah, remember we have a show next week and then a show after New York Comic Con.
That is true.
A regular 30th, our Halloween show.
Yeah, which we still haven't written yet.
I'm gonna see if I can lower my thing more.
I have to get you a script for the Halloween show on the 30th. It's percolating just a little bit. I'm trying, man. If Maureen has her way, we'll have a full-on done script by the end of the weekend. But
I'm gonna get on a shoot. I don't think I could do it. I was gonna get on a ladder and angle my little lights up above.
We don't want to see you fall off the ladder,
Yeah, I
damage
guess we
some
better wait.
artwork. That wouldn't be for good cinema tonight.
You know those little LED, those LED lights that have like the 5 lights for your garage that they advertise on TV? I have one of them up here, and I was going to angle the one a little bit away from me. Hold on, I could do it with a stick. Hang on, go ahead, Bill. Keep talking.
I'm just waiting for the 911 call that I'm going to have to make to send some support your way soon. So what do we got? Can we give suggestions for the Halloween show, Alex Moreno? Sure, you can, of course. Next week, we're actually going to re-show that Scooby-Doo episode that you guys haven't seen for 3 years. The one with where Anthony had only one speaking line, and he has never let us forget that. So yeah, we're going to show that one as part of next week's show. And then, just like Mike mentioned, there will be no Dueling Dealer show on the 16th, and that's because of New York Comic Con.
Could have a nice hanger. See that nice hanger?
Oh boy, did you use that to kind of get the get the keys out of your car one time, unlock the doors? Yeah.
Well, actually, I clean out my sweeper with it.
Yeah, I thought I saw some lint falling off that when you were pulling it out. I don't know. I don't see the waves aren't in your camera anymore. Maybe you've.
We'll leave it then. We'll leave it. What the hell?
Yeah. What is that?
Now I'm blind from looking at that light.
Kazra says, I've never seen someone electrocuted live before. Well, the show is young, Kazra. We still have time.
That's all. Hey, trivia. What famous sci-fi actor died by electrocution? One of my favorite actors growing up from sci-fi television. Anybody have an idea?
I have no clue. None.
Think of Lost in Space. Professor John Robinson. He died by electrocution in Mexico.
What was he doing in Mexico?
It was working on a house. I just know he died by electrocution.
Yeah, that is a bright light, Mike.
No. I know what to do, Bill. Take me off a screen for a second.
Okay, you got it. There, I'll just go full screen. So
I'm going to stand on my desk and pull that light.
I'm going to be the one that gets to see him electrocuted, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, that's right, Bill. If something happens to me, you call.
Oh, don't worry.
Call my brother.
I've got John's
number. On rollers.
Wait a minute. Here. Everybody knows they want to watch this. No, maybe. Oh, well, you don't. You never want to see Mike's belly, so we probably don't want to show that. All right. Do we get to have the art if he dies?
Oh wait, now let's see if I can do this. Now, hold on.
No. The lights are out at the Ramita Mansion. The neighbors are starting to wonder what's going on over there.
I wonder if that's better, Bill, with just the backlighting.
I have no idea, Mike, but I'm ready to find out.
Okay. Is that better?
Well, you don't have that big white spot on your forehead anymore, so I guess that's a...
No, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. I could put the little light on above my head, but I'll leave that.
Tariq says this is not the start that we were expecting. It wasn't at all, but we're having fun already. So,
all right, yeah. I need that bright light when I'm working at night with the Eric, but now has a nice mellow feel. Bill, we should be playing some like Herb Alpert and Tijuana Brass and stuff.
Yeah, if you got it, go ahead. Cue the music.
Or Burt Bacharach. I love that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Well, here we are.
Well, we'll do the offers first.
I think we can get the offers out of the way, and we can let everybody know. You're more than welcome to go check out.
I want to make offers of stuff. Now, listen, I just put up 477 pieces 2 days ago. One of the offers, of course, was a new one I just put up. But during the show, it only takes 2 seconds for me to walk. Well, about 10 seconds to walk around and pull something. If you want to make an offer.
How did you put that many pieces of art on your website in a 2-day period?
What's that?
It's impossible. 477 new pieces of art.
Yeah, it's amazing, right? Mostly lower end stuff that I had scans of, and I just put them up, boom, 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 boom. So, and got a fair amount of sales, which I'm happy about.
Well, that's good. Marcus wants to know if he's allowed to make offers on the new stuff.
Well, sure.
Okay. Well, there you go. Anything.
Listen, I can only say no or we negotiate or something, but absolutely, you can make offers on anything.
And Jason says, just show the SHIT stuff we haven't seen. Well, we're going to see a lot of that tonight.
Yeah, I got a lot of that stuff. I don't even know. It's about a 5-inch stack of. This is all the new stuff I pulled over the past 3 days. The stuff I'm taking to New York Comic Con. So I figured everybody gets to see it here first. So they range from $1,000 to $90,000. So be ready, folks.
Oh wow! Well, I'll be sitting down. I am sitting down. So yeah, that's a lot. So you've pre-bin dived for everybody. You went in the bins. Yeah. You pulled out some pieces.
And I got them all priced up. And like I said, we'll go in order. I put them in a pile, large art and small art, low to high. And if somebody wants me to go back and see something, I'll just keep them in the same pile so I can figure out where they are. I also have one other thing pulled. I didn't price them up, Bill, but I could still show and people can make offers. But I haven't priced them up yet. I have a complete Mike Zack Captain America book. But I didn't get. There's some great pages and 22-page story. There's some great cap in there. But the complete book cap 258.
Wait a minute, I've never seen that. That's not something that you had in a bin. You must have just
no. But I mean, there's a lot of great pages. But so I got to price that up. I just didn't have time. I put them all in bags last night, but I didn't have time. But there's just a lot of great pages.
I see that.
Unfortunately, the splash ain't great, but it's him dancing with a girl. But 22-page story, so I'll be bringing that to New York.
What issue is it from?
258 from 1981.
No, Mike is not giving away any of those shirts. Those are collector's items. They were made by.
Yeah, this was given to me.
There you go. That's a one and only. Did Alex print that for you?
Yeah, our friend, whoever makes the shirts for you.
Alex,
he gave it to me at San Diego Comic-Con.
Oh man,
I love that. I love that little nutsack right there.
I'm glad.
I mean that beautiful, beautiful chin. Beautiful chin.
Oh man, I'll tell you, Alex gave me. I'm wondering, did I leave a black T-shirt that had? I think it was just white. It was like white line art on it in your booth that Alex did, because he did a new Dueling Dealers T-shirt, and I can't find it. I must have left it in your booth.
A white Dueling Dealers T-shirt?
It's a black T-shirt, but white line art. So like the drawing. It was all of us. It was like a whole Dueling Dealers team.
I'll have to look. I don't remember it, but
I can't even remember. But you know what it was, because I only saw it for like 5 minutes and I haven't seen it since. Thought I packed it away. But anyways, let's get on with this thing.
All right. Okay. So we got the lighting. We have the right mood lighting to see all the art. All the art is still in bags, folks. So at least you can read the artist's name on it if your volume is off. So,
exactly, because that's how people like to watch our shows, with the volume off.
First claim gets it if you just want anything. So,
all right. Well, we got to do the offers.
Let's do the offers first. Yes.
Exactly. In the order that we got them.
Go ahead. You tell me what the order was.
The first one was from a gentleman named Martin, and they had an offer. What was it for? They were offering $500 on a piece that you had priced at $700, and
that's this one.
That was the Power Man and Iron Fist splash. Yeah. Right? Dennis Cowan pencils. That's cool. I didn't even check that out. So the price on the website was $700 for that, and the offer was $500.
Is he in the? Do we know if he's in the chat?
I do not know. What was her name? Martin Burns. So I'm not familiar with Martin, but we'll see. They usually announce themselves if they're out there.
Yeah, if you're out there. Well,
but we have his email if we have to counter.
I was going to ask Martin to go if we could do 550 on it if he's in the chat. So let me know.
All right. So
this is from 1982. So that's that.
Okay. Well, if he's not in the chat, I don't remember. I remember somebody said they couldn't make it, but I don't think it was him. I think it was somebody else. But anyway, we could always shoot. Oh, you know what? He probably can't make it. He's in Paris. I didn't realize that. I'm looking at the email now, and a notation is he's in France, so he's not going to see it. So
okay,
I can shoot him an email and just say,
just shoot him the email.
I will.
By the end of the show, you might be up.
That is true. All right. Well, that one's on hold then. So the next up, let's see. Joseph G was making you an offer on a Thor 210 page 19 page. Now I don't have the original price, but I know that their offer was $1,300.
Yeah, I had $1,600 on. I was going to go $1,400 if he's there.
So
Great battle page.
Joseph G.
From 1973. Actually, 1972. Sorry. I made an error on that. So Thor Ulick, 1400, and it's yours, Joey G.
All right. Let's see if Joey G is in the audience, or that'll be another email that we have to fire off.
I think this might have even been the one that we had on Dueling Dealers last week. It's a new page, so.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. All right. Well, there's another one.
I had on Dueling Dealers last week for 1600, so I'll do 1400. So you can let me know.
Okay. Now, next offer came in from Claudio, right? And this was the Invaders one, and I know
that's the one that's a little tough. Yeah, go ahead.
Right. I know their offer was $3,500. What was the retail on that one?
I have 6,500 on it.
That's a deep cut.
If he's there, but I'll tell you what, just to get things going, I'll do 4,800 on it. It's issue 1 of Invaders, one of the best pages in the book.
It's got Subby on
Cap
it.
battling, all of them, all 3 of them, Submariner, Human Torch, and Cap with their ship. So
6,500. Their offer was 3,500, and you're at 48.
I'll do 4,800 on it for him.
Jason says, Claudio, impressive low ball. Hey, sometimes you got to try, right? We talk about that on the CAF updates with those eBay make offers. Sometimes people make a ridiculous offer and it gets accepted. Not here, though. So that's not a ridiculous offer, though, Claudio. It's
not. I'm basically meeting him in the middle of our numbers.
Yeah, exactly. So 4,800 for Claudio. How much you want to bet Claudio is not? Oh, wait. Oh, in Delaware. They're in Delaware, so they could be awake. They could be watching.
Invaders won.
Invaders won. Yes, exactly. It never hurts.
It's interesting with the Invaders how giant size Invaders came out before Invaders won. Interesting.
Why did they do that?
I don't know. Giant size Invaders 1 came out, and then Invaders 1 came out after. One of the only times I think a comic book has ever done something like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's a first for everything. Now, next up, we have an offer from Michael Rock. I'm sorry, Michael Rock. Gosh, I do need new glasses. So this was for a Man from Atlantis page from issue 1, and the retail was $350, and they were offering you $275.
I just put this up yesterday. Is he in the chat?
I don't know. Michael Rock paging Michael Rock. Are you there? He's here.
Is he?
Yes, he is.
If we could just do 300, we have a deal. I just put it up yesterday. It was in my new update. So $300 it's yours from issue 1, Tom Sutton, Man from Atlantis.
All right, Michael Rock has agreed. The ice has been broken, and we have no games tonight, everybody. You just have to
always email me with your full address, folks. Always email me with your full address so I have it.
Well, the good thing is when Mike Rock sent the invoice, he put his full address in there.
Oh, good. Okay.
So you got that, and you got his email address. Congratulations, Mike Rock. All right, what do we got? We got 2 more offers here. Next up was Grant Riddle had put in an offer, and this was for the Paul Smith Hulk versus Thing and a Ethan Van Sciver Aquaman piece. Now, the combined offer was $1,500. And
my price was $2,350.
Okay.
If we could do 1,800, I'll do it. That's less than half that's only 300 more. And that's a $550 discount on my end. I just put this up last week. This was in our
Paul Smith, $1,800?
$1,800 for the pair.
Right, but wasn't the Paul Smith by itself?
Paul Smith was $1,800. This was on our dealer show last week.
Basically like getting the Paul Smith at retail and the Aquaman thrown in. So,
matter of fact, I'll do $1,750. So let me know.
Okay.
You get them both.
17.
Well, that's $600 off. So.
All right. I have not seen Grant in the chat tonight, although he does pop in and out from time to time. What is that? Grant just keeps. Yeah, that is how it works sometimes, Jason. All right. Well, we'll wait to see if Grant pops in.
It is a giveaway.
It is. It is free, effectively tonight. All right. Then we had one more offer, and it's from our good friend Robert from what is the name of his company? Atomic Monkey Comics. Anthony loves saying that business name. Atomic Monkey Comics is what he would say. So this was for the Jerry Robinson Batman and Robin 50th anniversary tribute drawing. You had a price at $189.
Look at that. Ain't that amazing? Jerry Robinson. Beautiful.
It is. Very nice. But what was the retail on that was $1,000, and Robert's offer was $750.
Robert, I will do $800.
All right, now
That's
I have
the lowest I'm gonna go. Just so you know, I had this on hold. Again, I get a lot of guys. A guy put it on hold for $1,000 for like 8 months, and I've sent them emails, and never pays for it. So I put it back up for sale last week. So $800 is yours. I think it's a great piece.
people put stuff on hold, Mike, and then they never send you a deposit.
Hell yeah!
Wow. Hey, Grant Riddle's there. Grant says he's topped out at the $1,500.
Which piece? Oh, the other two.
That was the Paul Smith and the Aquaman.
Well, if it helps, I'll go 1,700. But it's your call. I understand.
Yeah,
that's 1,700 for the pair. That's $650 discount.
Exactly. That's taking 100 off of the Paul Smith and making the Aquaman free. And we all know Aquaman. We love Aquaman around here. But all right, Grant, we understand if you can't take it. And Robert, I don't think I've seen Robert in the chat tonight. I mean, maybe somebody else has, but I haven't seen him. So maybe he'll pop in later and we'll let him know.
Yeah, after 50 years, he did this in '89. Jerry Robinson, 11x14, very cool piece. So if they pass, anybody else wants it, it's theirs.
Well, we'll try to get Robert. Robert's bound to show up. I feel like he's never at the beginning of our shows, but he's always in there later. CJ Design says the Aqua Bong is greater than Aquaman, and well, we all know that. Yes, we do. Good price. I'm trying to say, yeah, there you go, Marcus. That is true. Robinson was charging that much back then. I mean, at the end of his time with us. That is true. And Marcus has been around. He knows a thing or two about older art prices. All right, Mike. Well, you got a stack. If anybody wants to throw in offers throughout the show, you're more than welcome to do that. You go to RamitaMan.com, try to find some stuff.
I'll just show them, and people can say if they want it or not in the chat. We can do everything quicker. I don't even know how many pieces I have here. I probably have around 50 or more.
You're not like hiding a stack of unpriced stuff that we can look at tonight?
Well, that's what this is for.
I know, but I can always ask for more. I like to give my audience what they want, and they want excitement. They want things that are new.
In fact, here's the first piece I'm offering. Believe it or not, this I got. It's just a litho, but signed by. But I got this directly. This is from John Romita's private collection, signed at the bottom by Alex Ross and John Romita.
Did they draw anything on it? Is it remarked in some?
No, but this is the paper one. Signed by, no, it just has each of their signatures on it. I want $700 for that. But this is the original. They did the rare ones that were cut from paper, like the edges. But it's huge, and it's signed by both of them. It's $800. But you get to know the fact that it's from John Romita's private collection.
Nick Ferrucci says he remembers that. Was this a Dynamic Forces print?
Yeah, I think it was $800. Now, I'm going out of order, but I will show the other. Now, here's the one. I want $3,000 for this. This is the one where I personally got John to draw Spider-Man and Green Goblin on it. It's the glossy one of the same one. But John signed it at the bottom, and he signed it twice. But it does have.
Don't break it.
These
break it, you buy it.
These fold, but it does have the. I'll show it up closer.
Drawn right on the.
I asked John to do that for me when I got it from him. And there's a DF for Dynamic Forces. So again, this is from John Romita's private collection. I got it from him in 2017. When Virginia was actually going to have a garage sale, and I go, "You do not have a garage sale. I will come over your house." And I bought all his books and stuff he was selling, loaded up a SUV and paid him and bought everything. And this was one of the pieces. So
very nice.
But it was only signed by John. I got John personally in front of me to do. I asked him if he could do the 2 drawings for me, and I paid him extra. Oh, it's signed 3 times. I didn't realize he signed the Goblin and the Spidey and below. So you get 3 signatures. It's probably there's only 2 of these in the world like that because he did 2 of them for me. So that's a $3,000, and you'll have the only one like it in the world, and it's from John Romita's private collection.
All right. So where are we going from here, Mike?
That's okay. Now we're getting to the art. This is the only one that's sort of not all art, so I'll mention to you. But I just found it, but it was sort of cool. 1960s Luis Garcia Lopez cover, but it's most of it is there's art on the bottom and art on the sides cover. It's like probably 80% art stat and 20% art. Like the trees are art. This is art, but I'm asking $900 for it. But it's a 60s Charlton cover. All this here is art. The main figures are not art, and then the sides over here are art. But
Anthony Snyder might be interested.
It is the original, published art. Oh, from January 4th, 73. But anyway, it's Garcia Lopez, but it's $900. That's the only cheapie, but it's twice up. Large art, 13.5 by 22 inches tall. So that's the first one. I just figured, I'll put it out there because see if somebody wants that one. So that was the first.
Sharon was on it, T.
What's that?
T. Gleason wanted to know if Sharon was on it.
Oh, Anthony will say that, I'm sure.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, Sharon. The blonde. Okay. Really cool. Jose Delbo published 1985 Batman coloring book, activity book, pinup. This is $1,000. I have 1,100 on the back, but I'll do $1,000 for tonight. Really cool. Jose Delbo from 1985. You can't answer my riddle, Batman. 11 by 17 published pinup.
And again, this is all new stuff. This is not the.
Nothing is on the website, folks. This is all new. Nothing is on the website. $1,000. Jose Delbo, 1985. So that's the first one. Like I said, if people want to see closer or ask questions on the side, go ahead and do it, and I'll just keep going through the pieces. So,
yes,
I'm keeping everything in the bag because I hate taking them out and putting them back in. But if somebody wants to see more detail and they need me to take it out the bag, I'm happy to do it. You can see it is on DC cover stock. $1,000.
All right. What do you got next?
Next is now this is one I should take out.
Oh, hey, just so you know, Joseph G.
Yes, you can claim it in the chat, and you get it first. Whoever claims first gets it.
Yes, but Mike, I wanted you to know that Joseph G, the gentleman who put the offer in on the Thor 210 page, said they emailed me and said they can accept the 1,400 for that one.
Okay.
So I will.
Let me show that again one more time.
Yeah, I'll forward you his contact info too. He sent me his mailing address and phone number. So, well, not his mailing address, his business address. There we go. Okay, I'll get you. All right, congrats to Joseph on that one.
1972, 1,400. That's a good deal. Congrats. Let me keep the sales separate. Okay.
Joey G on the email. Hey, we'll take claims however we can get them, Jason.
Yep.
You can send me an email tonight too, Jason.
Now, this is sort of cool. This is by Wellington Alves. Is Alberto in the chat? I know this is the Death of Captain Marvel. Death of Captain America. Now, this is weird. I do not know if it's published, but it's done on not one, not two, but 3 11 by 17 boards. This is just $1,400 by Wellington Alves. Death of Captain America. Check that out on 3 11 by 17 boards.
Huh. But you don't know.
I don't know if it's published. It just says Death of Captain. It says pinup. This might have been in a book. Hold on. It might have been in a book. It just says pinup Avengers. Pinup Avengers on all 3 of them. Wellington Alves. It might have been in a book. Well, you know what? Oh no! Even the stone is drawn. I was gonna say I didn't see any stat material. There's no production mark. I don't know if it's published or not, but if it's published, it's worth a heck of a lot more than $1,400. So it has the whole Marvel universe. I think is Spidey even in there? Without Spidey, it's not. Well, there's Spidey. Yeah, without Spidey, it's not worth much. So. But anyway, 311 by 17 boards. This is only $1,400. Each one is signed at the top. Wellington Alves. It just says Avengers. Pinup Avengers. So right. I don't know if it was in a book or not. I'm selling it as unpublished. So if it's published, it's probably worth a heck of a lot more.
Tom McDonald says a Marvel fan needs to buy that. Yeah. Or at the very least, a Cap fan. Well,
There's everybody. So $1,400. It's the only one I'll pull out of the bag unless somebody asks me.
It was Wellington Alves. That was the artist, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll keep it out in case somebody wants to see it later. Okay.
All right. What's up next? What do we got?
I got a collection of old 60s covers. Jose Delbo, 1969 Charlton cover, $1,500. Early Jose Delbo, published Billy the Kid 75 in 1969. And there's the stamp. March 5th, day before my birthday. How about that, huh?
Unbelievable.
So anyway, $1,500 for that. Nice Charlton cover. Silver Age Charlton cover, $1,500. Now this is sort of cool. I got to pull these up because it's 4 pieces.
Mike Asbill, are you making an offer on the Delbo? I'm not sure. Mike Asbill wrote $1,200.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, if you want to make offers or claims,
Just say the piece so we know.
Yeah, and usually if you're making an offer, it's best to say offer $1,200 on Delbo or something to give us a little direction. So what's that?
Steve Ditko, complete 4-page story, just $1,500 from a book called Number 17. But the images are great on it. There's pages 1 and 2. The art is all 9 by 12. There's pages 1 and 2, and it's a complete story. Pages 3 and 4. I love the facial images. They're great. Complete story, $1,500. Complete 4-page story. Published.
What was it published in?
It's called Number 17.
Number 17. Okay. Not familiar with that.
It's a book called Number 17. So it's a complete 4-page story. Steve Ditko, 2012. But it's a complete 4-page story. Mike Asbill, let me know what you're offering on. There's page 1. Page 2. Oh, that's Angry Sharon at the bottom. Oh, that's me, P. and Anthony.
Don't do that.
2, 3. Uh-oh. Doubles.
It says for Jake right there in the last panel.
Oh, does it really?
Jake. Yeah.
So 4-page story, $1,500. Complete 4-page story and published.
From Number 17.
Next, Lionel Francis Hughes, Civil War number 5, page 9. Get a load of that. Captain America. This is the published page. Captain America Battling Iron Man, $1,600. Great Cap Iron Man battle page. Civil War was a big deal. Big, big, big. Heck, they made the movie out of it.
It's all pencil?
Yeah, that's how Leno Yu did everything in pencil. So, issue 5, page 9 is $1,600. And I actually have issue 4, page 6, which is a great, also 16. They're both 1,600. So I'll show. Great spread with Iron Man. So they're each 1,600. Again, all fresh, not on the website. Going to be taking them to New York Comic Con. So
Curated to butts right here. Doozies, right, Mike?
Doozies. And you get a few little pencils on the back of different stuff. So.
Yeah, he usually worked things out on the back.
So 1,600 each. Or if anybody wants, I will do $3,000 for the pair.
Ah, wheeling and dealing with Mike Burkey.
There you go. Here we have Stuart Immonen. Really cool. Published cover. Fright Night number 2. This is all art published cover. With you get the end is here. You actually get Batman's cowl, Superman's cape, and Wonder Woman's lasso, and all of them on there. 1996 Stuart Immonen, inked by Jose Marzan. Published cover from 96. That's on 1950.
Yeah, it says Final Night, not Fright Night.
Oh, Final Night. I don't know why I was thinking. See, everybody got me thinking about Halloween, Fright Night.
Okay, so Mike Asbill was actually offering you $1,200 on the Death of Captain America triptych. You had 14 on it, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm going to come back at 1,300. Let me know.
You're so predictable, Mike.
Meet in the middle. Meeting in the middle makes everybody happy.
That's true. Well, Mike, we appreciate the $1,200 offer on the Alves piece, and the counter offer is $1,300.
I can show it again if you like.
And this thing was $19.50, right? The final night number 2 cover.
Yeah, $19.50.
Okay. Jim Martin, you want the Ditko was $1,500 for the 4.
Correct.
Story from
$1,500 for the story.
From it was a book entitled Number 17.
Fantastic Four 685 cover. Carlos Pacheco. This is $2,000. Very cool. With Mr. Fantastic battling whomever.
Reed does not stand a chance in that fight.
But his fists are almost the same size.
Yeah, but they're made out of rubber. I mean, how's that? That ain't gonna work. See, Mike Asbill is countering you at $1,250.
We'll do the $1,250. Remember, I have to net that amount. I always tell people Zelle, Venmo, check, and I can give my brother's PayPal if we have to do PayPal. But Zelle, Venmo, check are always best. PayPal as a gift, we could do also. So $1,250 all in, Mike. That's yours. Just send me an email. Let me pull it for you.
Congrats, Mike. Thank you.
Great piece. I'm going to show it one more time just for the amazing Mike.
And so what was that? So Jim Martin was saying it was published by Robin Snyder by Kickstarter funding. That was on the Ditko art. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, congrats to Mike Asbill for picking that up.
Congrats, Mike. I said just the front one like that looks great. I thought that was cool just as is, but you get all 3 covers or whatever they are. Pinups.
Yeah. And it's worth a little bit more than that.
I'd say a lot more, but.
All right. Well, I don't like that,
Okay.
I want to overpromise.
Yeah, I know. So what I'm selling it as unpublished, but it's beautiful. $2,000 on that.
All right. So what was the price on this Pacheco? 2.
Rare large art. Actually, Popeye the Sailor number 100 cover by George Wildman from 1969. Very cool with Sweet Pea coming out of the perfect for fall time right now. George Wildman. I have $2,000 on that. Very, very cool. This is part of that Charlton collection. I bought like 7 covers from a fella. His dad worked for Charlton, and they found them in his dad's house, and I bought 7, 8 covers from the family. So these have never, ever been offered for sale, never been on a website or an auction or anything. This is large art now. This is twice up, twice up, $2,000. So, and signed George Wildman, and it has a stamp on the back. It's almost easier to put it up here to read it. May 22nd, 1969. You were 1 year old, Billy.
I was.
You just turned 1 in a month and 11 days. How about that?
It's frightening. I don't remember 1960.
You're April 18th, right?
I am.
See, I remember. Happy days, little buddy.
Thanks, Skipper.
My little buddy.
Mm-hmm. I don't get mad like Anthony does when you call me.
I know.
I roll with it. You've been calling me little buddy for like the last 20 years.
I know.
Yeah. All right. So what do we got next?
This is actually a published. It's one of the earliest Keith Pollard covers he ever did from 1975. I had this on a Dueling Dilly show. I sold it, but the guy never came through, so I'm offering it again. But this is the published Keith Pollard Titans number 6 cover with all the Inhumans. It's published 1975 European British cover. But very cool. And I have the published image. 2,200 I have on it.
And what was the book title?
Titans number 6. They did like all different Marvel covers.
Right.
But it is published. I have the comic book image too. If somebody wants to see it, you could just Google it. Titans 6 Pollard, it pops up. But that's the art to it. But the art is smaller because you can tell because they did their books crosswise, of course, so the image is a lot smaller.
Yeah, no, it's cool Pollard.
But it's one of the earliest Keith Pollard covers. You got all four. Triton, Black Bolt, Karnak, and Medusa all on it. The art itself is 8.5 by 6, but again, that's how they did them back then. So with the logo above and all the characters, you can see the stats. Captain America and Captain Marvel stats were on the side up there. So, but that's the whole art for the cover. A 70s Pollard cover for. I believe it's his earliest known published cover too. I believe I did research on it for a little bit, but I believe it's one of his earliest covers ever did for Marvel. I know John Romita Jr.'s first work ever was for UK British, and I believe Keith Pollard's first work also was UK British. So $2,200.
$2,200. Hey, Brian Peck wanted to know
There's
if
the stamp. There's the stamp on the back from 75. Yeah.
Brian Peck wanted to know if you had any Charlton art with Captain Atom, Blue Beetle, Nightshade, or the question.
None. I do have something cool tonight, though. Charlton, that's coming up later, though. Superhero cover by Jim Aparo.
Ah. See, I haven't gotten to preview any of this stuff, so I'm seeing.
Here's another cover from that batch. Large art, Jose Delbo, Billy the Kid, 68. We had a small art, Billy the Kid. Now, this is a large art, Billy the Kid by Jose Delbo from 68. Very, very cool. This is $2,200. Large art, published cover. And January 31st, 1968. Yeah. Large art, like right around 14 by 20. So very, very cool. $2,200.
Rick Welch says, "Hold your horses."
Oh, for that. And the other one, this is my favorite one. I love horror covers. This is from that same collection. Never Offered by San-Ho Kim is the artist. It's signed right there. San-Ho Kim. Twice Up. I love this. Ghost Manor #8 horror cover. I love that. Look at all the detail on that cover. Large art too, folks. San-Ho Kim. This is $2,500. Twice Up horror cover. I love the image of the crazy specter dude knocking a guy off of looks like a fallen tree into the creek with the crazy eye-patched Looney Tune zombie guy in the back. But this is large art. Echoes of the Spirit World. San-Ho Kim, $2,500. So that's large art. Last two covers were large art.
Yeah, you should never log roll with a ghost or ghoul, right? Marcus says, "Thou shalt not pass." Yes, one or the other. Don't play games with the specter on a log.
No, I have this. I was told this was I didn't do enough research because I just grabbed. I was told this is a published cover, though I don't know what title or anything. It has the original stat, I believe, on it. I had $2,800 on it, but I'll go $2,600 on it. Alred Madman cover. Even it says about them reduced to 10 1/4 by 6 3/4 for publishing. But I was told this is a published cover. I have $2,800 on it, but I'll go $2,600. Michael Allred, 11 by 17.
30 years old, Mike.
From 1994. 30 years old.
Yeah, where is Simon? Simon could tell us. We never get to see Simon in the chat.
So there's that one. Here we go. A great splash. Gene Cole and Howard the Duck, issue 15 splash. Really nice. Bunch of rocks tumbling down on Howard. This is at $2,800. I'm actually not sure who the inker is. Oh, Jansen Inks, I see. Okay, I did write it on there. Yep. Cole and Jansen from 1977. $2,800. Nice splash.
Signed in blue.
Yeah, signed by Gene in the center. Yep.
Those are some nice rocks.
All the stats still there.
I'm still waiting for an email from Jason. Gotta
cool.
What do we now? This looks huge, Mike.
It is very large for you horror people. This is a published cover by Marcus Bose.
Marcus.
He was a heavy metal artist. Lost Fantasies #6, and I have the image. It is a published cover because I have the image of the published book.
What's the name? What's the last name? You said Bose.
Marcus Bose, Boas. He was a fantasy artist. He drew for heavy metal. It's done on it's all painted on it's 18 by 24, done on canvas board. Yeah. Canvas board, yep, I got it right. A published cover, sexy nude babe. This is $2,800 only. And it's signed there by him at the bottom in 2003.
Yeah, James Siegel says that spider is not wearing any clothes.
But he has fur.
Yes.
And notice you can tell the hint of the spider web in the background too. So anyway, published cover, fantasy, $2,800.
Tom McDonald says that her spidey sense is tingling.
Wow.
Indeed.
I'd say the spider's spidey sense is tingling more than hers. She looks like she's passed out.
Yeah. And I'm not going to repeat the comment, Marcus. Oh, boy. It's going to be one of those nights.
You know this guy, Brian Hitch?
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Very large art cover. Venom #15, published cover.
Sweet.
$2,850. Huge Venom battling other characters. I don't know who they are because I just priced it up. $2,850. Very large cover, measuring. It's drawn edge to edge on 13.5 by 19.75 inch artboard.
Yeah, Brian draws everything oversized.
Yeah, and sign at the top, $2,850.
Cool. And there's some rocks on that one too, Jason. Well drawn rocks. But you get all Venom on that one. That was good.
This is an interesting piece by Greg LaRoque. It's supposed to. This is the unpublished cover to Web of Spider-Man #4. I did them real quick. Greg LaRoque, unpublished Web of Spider-Man #4, $3,200. I never looked up the published cover to see if it's close to what the published cover looks like, with Spider-Man using regular spiders to go after Doc Ock. I feel like looking it up now, it's driving me crazy now. But anyway, Web of Spider-Man #4, unpublished cover from the 1980s. I forgot the $3,200.
Lots of spiders on that one.
Oh, Byrne did the web. Does it look similar, Tony? I was just curious if the published cover looks similar. I didn't even, like I said, I just grabbed the art and I didn't do a whole lot of research on them, but it's the unpublished cover to Web of Spider-Man #4 from 1985. Very, very cool. $3,200.
It was a close-up of Spidey and just the ends of Ock's tentacles slamming.
Oh, is that right? Okay, so Ock is in the story, huh?
Yeah.
But look at all them spiders. Holy moly. Greg LaRoque, great artist. So Web of Spidey 4 unpublished, $3,200. I think for what that stuff's going for, I thought that's a pretty cool piece, cool deal. But at least the characters are in there. Oh, we have some Byrne, Mike Davis. Stay tuned.
Is there anything I want?
Possibly. Large art, rare, getting Supergirl by the great Jim Mooney. Jim Mooney, twice of Supergirl is some of the most sought after art ever, and this is Jim Mooney. From Action Comics 304. This is the actual Supergirl story in it. So real rare. It's a top half of the page, $3,200, and she's in every panel.
That's a really nice page.
So Jim Mooney, pencil and inks, $3,200. Large art, 19. I have to look it up now. I believe it's like 64, 65.
I assume you had the opportunity to meet Jim Mooney.
I met Jim Mooney. Oh, I have a horrible story about just what happened. My girlfriend at the time, I met Jim Mooney and Keith Pollard at a MegaCon in like 97, 96 or 97. I think it was 97. Took all these beautiful pictures with our Instamatic camera, and my girlfriend lost the film. So I never got pictures of me, Ramita, Keith Pollard, and Jim Mooney. All the to me, the 70s and 60s Spider-Man greats. Pictures of all of them. Never got to see him because we lost the film. She lost the film. I'm gonna blame her because it was in her purse. But so I never got to see him at the.
James, did you dump her after that, James?
4 years later.
4 years later. Well, took that long. But
2000.
why did Mooney? Why did he pencil and ink more? I mean,
I know
he's known more.
And he was most known in the 60s for Supergirl, and very, very, very little of. I over the years, everybody would say any Jim Mooney Supergirl art, any Jim Mooney Supergirl art, and here it is, and it's a Supergirl story. It's 60s Jim Mooney Supergirl art is almost non-existent. I can tell you an interesting story about this book. You want to hear it?
Sure.
Well, Heritage ended up getting the story. I had a done deal. The lady whose husband was president of CBS, Kurt Swan, gifted the whole book, both stories, to her. And I was driving to a New York Comic-Con like 5-6 years ago, and we agreed to a deal for the whole book. And I was going to drive to her house after New York Comic-Con. New York Comic-Con ends because she lived like on the East Coast, like in Connecticut or whatever. And I said, I'll pick it up after. And she goes, oh, some people from this company called Heritage came, and I gave it to them. So and it all got, the Supergirl story was sold as a story in Heritage. I kept bidding, and it went so ungodly high, I had to stop. They split up the Superman story, but the backup Supergirl story they sold as a complete book, and obviously somebody split it up. So this is a page from that book.
Well, it made its way back to you, Mike.
Yeah, one of the pages anyway. It was a 13-page story, yeah. So anyway, 3,200. You're never going to find Jim Mooney pencil and ink Supergirl. It's nearly impossible.
The girlfriend that was in those pictures you sent me?
What? Yeah, that's Sherry. You want to show any of them, or you want to take a break halfway through to show some of those pictures?
I think she was she was in a couple of them.
Yeah. You want to keep going, or are you going to show? Oh,
there you go. Look at that haircut on Sherry.
This is what that's Sherry there at the bottom. Oh, you cut it off. I'm holding the original Spidey 40 cover with Ramita's Spidey 40 painting, which I own now. This is Christie's auction house in 96, I believe. And I'm showing my buddy Vince O'Leave me. I'm showing John Ramita the cover to Spidey 40 there. That's back in 1996. New York City for Christie's third Christie's auction. Upper left, some great pictures with Joe Sinnott, John Ramita, and Stan Lee. And there on the upper right, I'm showing Stan Lee the Spidey 39 splash and the Spidey 90 cover. Me and Stan there in the upper right. And at the bottom, that's Stan and all them talking about the Spidey 40 cover. Very cool. That's me holding the Spidey 40 cover with the Spidey 40 painting that was being auctioned off at that show. So I thought that was very cool. John is signing his self-portrait piece on my back there in the upper left, which is funny. You know, his self-portrait piece where he's around the desk. And there's John Ramita holding my Spidey 68 cover and the Spidey 90 cover at the top. Then at the bottom, the 68 cover and the Spidey 76 cover I had there. I found these, believe it or not, I just sent these to Bill yesterday. I found those in a box last week at my other house. I got it from my brother's house. Now this is 1994. Me and Gil Kane with the Spidey 122 splash and the prelim to it. This is at the 1994 Motor City Con in Detroit. Gil Kane was a guest, and I always wondered where those photos were, and I found them. There's the 122 splash. Oh, it had to be it was 1994 because I bought that splash for $1,200 at the 1994 Philadelphia Con earlier in the year. So yeah, I got my one picture with the great Gil Kane. Isn't that great?
Yeah. You're not smiling. You got to have a big smile on your face with that.
I think is there another picture? I had two. What about the one with me and Ramita Jr. at the same?
Yeah.
Oh, there's me and John Romita Jr. Yeah, and that's his wife with their son Vinny. He's like 30 now. His wife, John's wife, is the blonde. That's at the I sat with them for a little bit. That's at the 93 or the 94 Motor City Con. Nope, never had these uploaded anywhere but the bill yesterday. That was it.
I don't think there was AOL back then, Alberto.
No, I didn't even get on the internet until 98.
Well, it's a shame that things didn't work out with that girl. She might have.
Oh no, believe it or not, we're still friends to this day, so we're fine.
She might be watching tonight.
Her brother-in-law and me, we do fantasy football together, and I say hi to her. I still remember her birthday, August 11th. So I always wish her happy birthday on her birthday, and we're still friends.
Okay, so this wasn't the one that you were happy to buy.
Oh no, the evil ex-fiance was right after her.
I
met her the day after 9/11.
The evil ex.
I was treating her mother for terminal lung cancer, and we actually met online on a dating site. And I was treating her mother for terminal lung cancer the exact same day we met at my hospital. What are the odds of that, huh?
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that one didn't work out for you.
No, it worked out for the first few months, and then she cheated on me, and I had to dump her. Anyway.
Well, Andrew says you should upload those wonderful photos to your website.
No, those are great. Yeah, I said they're good memories. Those are great memories.
Remember, you gave me like a 16 by 20 of the Romita and Sinet and Stan Lee print.
Oh, that's from that same show, yeah.
That they signed, that they all signed
by all of them.
So I've got that. I got a copy of that.
Why don't you show that one?
I have to dig it out. There's no.
Oh my! Why ain't that on the wall? I mean, that's like history. And you're gonna put like the Hulk wearing a dress instead?
I've got history on the wall.
Loud.
Come on, Skipper. Look at that. You got all kinds of history behind me. Yeah, that's right. Marcus says she liked DC more, so it was a smart move to get rid of her. All right. So where are we going from here, Mike? What do we got?
Here we go. Some Jack Kirby. Jack Kirby, inked by Christopher Rule. Check this out. Tales to Astonish number 6 from 1959. Really cool. This is the last page of Ghost Story where a guy's telling him a story about, that couldn't be real. And here he has the hooves. Look at his legs there at the bottom. That he was from another world. So last page of the story. This is 3200 from Tales to Astonish 6. I didn't say anything to you because I didn't want you to think I was batty, but now I know. Yes, sir. Now I know. Oh, he was searching for Pan. Yeah, who was like a hoofed entity. Okay. Oh, and that's the guy right there. Yeah. Oh, should I say it, Bill?
Do it. No,
I'm not saying it.
Don't. They all start looking like her in the end.
I know. Anyway, 3,200 on that one. This behooves me. I like that. And from the same story. Are you kidding me? Page 2 from the story was a 6-page story. This is page 2. This one is 3,900. I like it because it has a lot more action on it.
Holy Toledo.
Boy, they're in Thor. Look like they're battling Odin and they're actually battling Olympians. The Olympians are defeating us.
Storm giants or something, yeah.
Looks like they're battling on Thor's home world across the Rainbow Bridge. But anyway, again, Jack Kirby, inked by Christopher Rule. People say Christopher Rule was the inker on FF1, which has never surfaced. So it's really rare to get Christopher Rule inked Jack Kirby art. 1959, 3,900.
That's a well-inked page. I will say that.
Yes. And keeping with the Jack Kirby theme, this is, I believe, inked by Dick Ayers. Journey to Mystery 77 from 1961. This one is $4,000. Signed by Jack in the art too. Very cool. This came out right at the same time as FF1. Journey 77.
Holy smoke, what a chump I've been. I think Stan Lee wrote that.
I'm sure he did. What a chump I've been.
Yeah, no, it's a
It
great
proves
thing.
the house isn't haunted. We just imagined the whole thing. Oh, I think I think on the next page they're all ghosts or something like that. Okay, what do we have next? Oh, okay. Oh, the great Don Newton. Beautiful, almost semi-splash page. The Technical Comics 513 from 1982. Don Newton. This is 4,200 bucks. I don't know if you know, but Don Newton art is going ballistic at auctions. So very, very sought after. Don Newton, Bronze Age Batman stuff is very. Oh, with Two-Face flipping his coin. I didn't realize that other guy was Two-Face. Check that out. Two-Face, you half crazed lunatic, not a full crazed lunatic, but a half crazed lunatic. You can't keep me prisoner forever. I don't intend to. Sooner or later, my coin will come up scarred, and then Anyway, 4,200 on that.
It's a nice one.
Yeah, that's not a 75% splash. That's at least 80 to 85% splash.
Oh, Marco, Alberto's not right there. He
I'm
cannot.
gonna measure this. Hold on. No. Because he always downplays everything.
It's Alberto. It's not Marcus.
Oh, Alberto. Shame on you, Alberto. 12 and a half. 12 and a half is the bottom. And 2.7. No, 2.5 is the top. It's 6 times bigger. So, yeah, I guess that's 78%.
Oh, I'd say that's like 1
2 inches and 12 and a half. Yeah, so it's like 80.
So that would make it right around 85%.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Joker out of frame. No, I think that is Two-Face at the top too.
Doing the laughing. Yep.
So 4,200 on that.
All right. The amazing.
Just got this in, John, for you John Byrne fans. West Coast Avengers Annual 4. John Byrne, Pencil and Inks, has white vision in every panel, battling a giant sea monster. There is no need to endanger yourself. Oh, and Cersei. There is no need to endanger yourself, in such fashion, Cersei. So vision battling. Burn ink by Terry Austin. I didn't realize it was ink by Terry Austin. Okay, that's 4,500.
Cool.
I just got it in a trade with somebody from Europe, so it just came in yesterday. So this is a pretty cool piece. This is actually the checklist for the Bernie Wrightson More Macabre. It's card number 90. It was a checklist page, so they have print of all the card numbers there, but it's a Walking Dead holding on to a gravestone. It's all art, but this is the checklist page, card 90 from Bernie Wrightson, The More Macabre.
I know you've had this one out there before. What's the price on this one?
4,500.
4,500. Yeah, that was like a trading card, I think, right?
Yeah, this is card number 90. It's the checklist card.
Yep.
Where they list all the other 89 all the cards on it.
Is it signed? I mean,
on the tombstone.
Is it signed?
Good question. Huh. I don't know. Normally he does sign all. It's not signed on the front. Let me see if it's signed on the back. Oh, that's for sale too.
The Conan Eric Lee was asking about.
It's all published. Alfredo Alcala. Published DPS and Savage Sword of Conan. This is $6,000. It's huge and published. All art. Look at the line work.
It's awesome.
It's Savage Sword of Conan. I'm not sure the issue number, but I have the published image. But it's published and it's available. And that's published Massafera. This is a published poster art. It's huge. This is just $8,000. Published Massafera, and it's a published poster. $8,000.
Mohawk Storm and Lockheed.
Yes.
Again, Alberto really is kind of feisty tonight. He said it's Conan versus Princess Leia. Alberto, man,
Okay.
Did the Apple update fail tonight or something like
Did
that?
he get here late? Did he see all that Captain America stuff I showed for him?
He'll see it at the end. We're gonna make him wait till the end of the show. They'll put him in a good mood. It's kind of like the nightcap. He'll be ready and relaxed, and he'll enjoy the rest of his evening.
It is not signed, the card. I thought it would be.
That is odd. I mean, typically anything that's finished
Usually
like
he signs everything,
would have been signed by him.
From the cards.
We need some, where's, we need Chris Palmieri to be playing guitar in the other side of your room or something.
Oh, I could play some music on TV.
No. I can't have any music on TV.
Background music. I'm almost ready for my Christmas music. Usually when Halloween ends, I start playing my Christmas music when I'm doing my artwork and stuff.
I'm sure the Christmas tree is still set up downstairs, right?
Oh, of course it is.
Never comes down.
Yep. And I put lights on all my pine trees out front already, solar lights. Now they're not working so well because we're not getting as much sun. Okay, another one. Beautiful. Jerry Ordway, Superman cover. Man of Steel #6. This was a trade paperback, published cover from 2008. Beautiful cover. This is a 4,800.
That is nice.
Even has Robin, all the other characters. Oh, man, what is that? Booster Gold, Robin. I'm not sure all the other girls and everything. Oh, the girl wearing Mr. Peanut on her shirt.
Yeah, wasn't she a vampire in some Mark Adams DC annual? I can never remember, but
all of them and great Planet Explorer with Superman. But Jerry Ordway.
Jason, look, there's rocks on this one too. But this is a great piece. This is awesome.
Yep.
And a monkey.
And Ordway, pencil and inks. Oh no, I'm sorry. They give credit to Bob Joy. Oh no, he's the editor. So this is all Ordway. And it's signed right here. Ordway.
That's right. Silver Banshee's on there too.
Silver Banshee. Oh, that is Silver Banshee, that girl.
Yep. And comic art for me said
mermaid girl. Is that Lori Lamaris? There's a mermaid girl there too.
Skeeter was the girl on the lower left with the Mr. Peanut shirt.
Oh, the mermaid girl?
Uh-huh. Well, no, not the mermaid girl. Skeeter, the one with the Mr. Peanut shirt.
Oh, okay.
He was some backwoods.
Booster Gold. How many times that's Booster Gold, right?
Well, I mean, I don't know my DC, but it certainly looks like Booster
I think
Gold.
It's Booster Gold, Robin, and I don't know who's that Johnny somebody. I don't know who the guy is wearing the outfit.
Like Rick Jones to me talking to Robin. I don't know what's he doing on that.
And the mermaid girl. So.
Yeah, Skeeter was the vampire.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Well, it's a nice piece. What was the price?
4,800 on that. For you Swan Anderson people, beautiful. Superman 250. Kurt Swan, inked by Murphy Anderson. And it's signed by Kurt Swan, Murphy Anderson, and Julie Schwartz in the bottom. The Island That Invaded Earth. Beautiful full splash from 1971. Now that's $5,000.
Yeah, that is a nice splash. Title page.
The Island That Invaded the Earth. Wow. Swanderson. Now, this is a rare one. I got this and a guy that's owned it since he bought it from Esposito back in the day. We had on the Dueling Dealers last week, but I had one. I saved one. This is the page. The page right after. This is where Spider-Man gets his cosmic powers from issue 158. And the Trapster gets his ass handed to him. But this is a great page from Spidey 158, the famous Cosmic Spidey issue. This one is $5,000.
That is we got Will Gabrielle in the chat this evening. Hey, Will.
Yeah, I appreciate the offer, Will, but I'll try to hold off for the 3,200.
All right. Well, there you go. Will.
Tonight only, Will. You get first dibs. I'll do $3,000 tonight. So if you want it, it's yours for $3,000.
Thank you.
And you can pay me in New York. But this was $5,000, and I got a kick out of there. Even drawn Spidey arms and everything. I think I don't know why. I don't know if that's Esposito doing it. They're trying to figuring out the webbing on the arm. I love that. Look at that. But anyway, historic Cosmic Spidey battle page. So
stop yawning, man. You just got up like 2 hours ago.
It's all good. $5,000 on that. Back to Wrightson. Check this out. One of the best battle pages in the book. Batman Bugs, #2. Large art. Bernie Wrightson pencil inks. Get a load of this four-panel battle. Batman throughout it all. The only other little teeny panel just shows the acid burning the ground, but let's see. Did he sign that one? Usually he's... no, it's not signed by him. But this is large art, $5,000. Great page. Batman battling the alien. Batman battling the alien. The lava.
Hey, Jimmy Palmiotti in the chat. Nice to see you, Jim.
Hey, Jimmy.
Look at that. Wrightson, Batman.
This is large art, 1997, $5,000.
That's a nice one. But it's not signed. Another one. How do we have two not signed?
Published pages, it doesn't really matter so much.
Oh, I know, but still.
Okay, here, nice horror people for Halloween. Joe Kubert, pencils and inks. Beautiful, beautiful. House of Mystery #301. Great page with a guy battling a giant bat monster, it looks like. Holy Toledo. I don't know what
who was the inker on the Wrightson Batman?
Bernie inks himself, always.
Was them inking on that one too?
Wrightson inked himself on that story, yes.
Okay.
So very, very cool. This is 5,800.
Joe Kubert.
1981, Joe Kubert, pencil and inks. Great horror cover.
That is nice.
I don't know what the heck that creature is back there. It looks funny as hell.
Got a weird mustache.
Great horror cover. 5,800.
I know somebody in the market for a Kubert Tarzan cover if you ever get one.
Oh, okay. Now here's a rare piece. Very seldomly from Who's Who in the DC Universe, Batmite. Now this is a stat. They made a stat of the art to show the background for the book. Oh, and also I have the book actually comes with it. I have the book. I don't know what I did with the book.
Hey, Mike. I want to point out to you that Will did take the counteroffer.
$3,000 for the Web of Spidey?
On the unpublished, yes.
Okay.
So thank you, Will. And he'll be able to pick that up at New York Comic Con, right?
Yeah. And I'll bring in your other piece for you also. I'm holding for you also. So this is pretty cool. I have 5,500 on it. You know what? I'll go $5,000 on it. Very, very cool. This is the stat overlay, acetate overlay with the stat of the background, but this is the actual all art piece. Batmite from Who's Who in the DC Universe. I gotta see what I did with that comic. I have the comic here.
What are you looking for?
Yeah, I had the comic book to it, but I don't know where I have the comic book goes with it. But I have it somewhere. But anyway, just to show it. But
Rogers, Brian.
Marshall Rogers. $5,000. I have 5,500 on it, but I'll do $5,000 tonight. Rare to get that from 19. Shoot, what year is that? I forgot to write it. It's from the 8. I didn't realize he's actually holding a Batman trophy in his hand. Ain't that a riot? My idol.
Only from DC. So Dean Kramer wants to know if we have any Werewolf by Night.
No Werewolf by Night.
None. Not even on the website.
I might have some stuff. I'm not sure.
Well, Dean, go to romitaman.com, Dean, and you'll see if there's anything there. And if you're interested, you always make
this. Yeah. This is very cool. A sketch cover by John Romita Jr. I believe John Romita Jr. drew the Spider-Man, and Scott Hanna did the buildings. Everybody knows the famous Spider-Man 36 Black book. So everything you see is drawn there, other than the logo. And that's $1,200. And the CGC, of course, 9.4 book, $1,200. I had some smaller stuff, and here's my peanuts for the night. I wanted to share. It's sort of cool. 1, 2, 4 pieces come with this. 5 pieces come with this. So anyway, there's a book from Ohio State University with the peanuts, history of peanuts. And let's see, page 9. They're all autographed. Right, let's see.
Was that from the Billy Ireland?
Yeah. But it's signed by the author. Now I got to see where they did it because I had it in here. I got it.
Well, what?
Here it is. Okay. Yeah, it's signed by the author of the book. To Joe, best wishes, Shell McDonald. He was the guy that created the book. So you get that. You get this book too. 50 Years of Happiness, Peanuts. Also, it's signed twice, I think. Yeah. It's dedicated by the author of the book on the back from 02, Joe and Shirley. Joe and Shirley must have been really close friends with Charles Schultz because, and it's also signed by, is there a book called Mutts?
Yeah, of course. Strip.
And this is all art there by McDonald. That he signed it to Joe and Shirley, and that's all art there.
Patrick McDonald. Yep.
You get all that, and Charles Schultz, the magazine. This is signed by Charles Schultz. The first time Peanuts were on a Time magazine from 1965. For Shirley and Joe with friendship, Charles Sparky Schultz. You get that, and the fourth piece is a cutout of the very last Peanuts Daily cutout, and a drawing of Snoopy to Joe with friendship, Charles M. Schultz. So you get all of them, and it's $3,000 for everything. So you get that, the drawing, this, the signed Time magazine, the signed book by the author of this, and the signed book by the author of that with the drawing and the signature of the guy that did Mutts. So you get them all.
You're making your own package deals tonight, Mike.
So it's all, you get them all, and I'll show that one more time. Very, very cool. If you're named Joe, this would be a great piece to frame. You could say, hey, Charles Schultz did this for me.
Yes, they were good friends.
But, you could sign it. You could sign it. I'm just saying, you could sign it and frame it with the book or with the daily, or, I personally would frame it with this because it says, I'm just saying, this is from 1965 too, which Schultz signature. So you get them all for $3,000. So I had that, pulled that out. So that's $3,000. You get them all. And this is $1,200. Okay. Next up, those were smaller things I forgot. Oh, beautiful, beautiful large art Iron Man page. Tales of Suspense 72. Great Iron Man battle page. Look at that. Beautiful page. Iron Man throughout. This is just $5,500.
Don Heck.
Don Heck. Right there. It says at the top.
Yep.
From 1966. Beautiful battle page. $5,500. Next, for you Paul Pope fans, this is humongous. It's a published cover. The Spirit #1. This is all art too. Everything is art on this. Spirit #1, Paul Pope from 2015. And you get dual signatures at the bottom. And he signed it MMXV for 2015. Yep, both of them are dated 2015 too, the little stamps. Spirit #1, published cover. And like everything else of his, it's extremely huge. 19 1/4 by 24 inches. Published. This is a published cover with the Spirit. And this is all art. Everything is drawn. The whole piece is drawn. This is $5,500.
Very nice. It's like a Schoolhouse Rock.
Next, for you Steve Ditko fans, Tales of Suspense 37, Hag the Hunter story. Beautiful, beautiful. I always said that all these characters, that the general there looks just like Jameson, but where Hag takes the guy prisoner. This is from 1962, right around the same time as Came out, I think, a month after Amazing Fantasy 15. August 62. Yep. Anyway, this is a $6,000. Oh, here we have a beautiful Basema Synod FF page from 1972. FF 127. Great page with all the thing battling throughout against the Mole Man's bad guys.
Oh man, that third panel with the thing. That's
Look at that foot.
that foot is in your face.
Liefeld couldn't have drawn it any smaller.
It gives Rob the shakes when he sees that one. That's awesome.
A great page with the Queen. Beautiful Basema Synod 1972. This is a $6,000. And again, folks, we do time payments. So if anything interests you, I'm sure we can work it out.
Yeah, Rick
Now,
Welch.
here's my favorite one. I love this one.
Mike. Rick Welcher. It's like just like the Keep on Trucking by Crumb with that foot.
Oh yeah. That's true.
He just needs his thumb out. Man, that's great. What do we got next?
This is my favorite, the best piece from that Charlton collection. This is the earliest, I believe, the earliest known Aparo cover. Pencil and inks by Jim Aparo, the Phantom. Number 34, published cover, all art. With his, he still did his classic JA. I don't know if I've ever seen an earlier Aparo cover, but this is a 6,500. But 1960s Aparo pencil and inks published cover, and even the giant. This is all drawn too. I didn't realize the wording there is all drawn. The giant ape of Thoth. 6,500. I believe the earliest, to my knowledge, the earliest known Aparo published cover. From 1969 of Charlton, anyway.
That's slick.
So,
there's quite a few fans of the Phantom out there still. You know?
And back to some more Kirby. Really cool. Strange Tales 85. This is the Gargantus storyline. Get a load of that. So the soldiers have come, you fools. You think you can defeat the mighty Gargantus with puny bullets and bombs and rockets? We sure can't try. I challenge you to a fight. Fight me, Gargantus, on your own home ground. Why, you insignificant insect, of course I accept your challenge. Anyway, this was from his second appearance because he appeared in an earlier issue. Anyway, that's 6,500. I think it's a great page. From 1960. Predates FF1 by a year. And to make it just as cool, we have another page from that same story.
What are they're shocking him?
Yep. It's over. Gargantus will menace us no more. They're talking about this is the last page of the story. Okay. How they defeat him. He's holding the sphere in an iron grip. He's caving. Okay, yeah, they get him with electricity, evidently. It's over. Gargantus will menace us no more. Looks like Fin Fang Foom's little brother. That's 6,500. The defeat of Gargantus. Both those are the same.
That's great.
And another page. How about this? Kirby inked by Ditko. You don't see that every day, folks. Journey into Mystery 78 from 1961. Came out again right around the same month as FF1. There's the monster, some big fog monster or something. All this dark fog that I cannot remember who I am. I grow weaker. Oh, I remember he was inside of a guy's brain in a space. Their first mission to outer space. Yep. Anyway, that's 6,500 also. Kirby inked by Ditko, signed by Kirby at the bottom.
Yeah, it's a nice ad page.
And my buddy Philippe Massafera, beautiful cover, large art, Black Panther #6 cover painting. Gorgeous, 15 by 22 inches. Beautiful cover. That's $7,000.
That's fantastic.
Published cover to Black Panther #6. Hold on. Let's see. I gotta take...
What are you doing? Who are you texting?
I took in a buddy who needed a home. He's living in my basement, and he just left me a note. There's 3 or 4 boxes by your front door. So I got to go pick him up. He's living in my basement on the other side of the house, my buddy Joe. He got divorced and the wife took the house. He needed a place to stay, so I told him he could stay in my basement as long as he wants. But it's a fully finished basement with a sauna in it and hot tub and blah, blah, blah. Anyway.
He should bring the packages in for you.
Well, he doesn't have access to my front door, so he goes around the house and he can get in a door in the back of the house. So for his area. Okay, $7,000 here. We have another one, Massive Fair cover. This is beautiful. Gotham by Gaslight #3. Get a load of that beauty. Beautiful, beautiful published cover. Philippe Massive Fair. This one is 7,500. 15 by 22 inches. Published cover. Gotham by Gaslight #3.
Massive Fair.
7,500. Now this next piece is unique. I trying to get a hold of Sean McManus. I'm gonna take this out. I wish to hell it was in the book it's slated for because I knew it'd be really valuable. But check this out. Yeah, it's supposed to be a pinup in the back of Amazing Spider-Man 394. Look at that Carnage and Cletus Cassidy. It says it's from. It's fully painted by hand. All the Massive Fairs. He pencils them and then he actually paints them with brush. Everything is painted with brush.
But it's too vibrant to be watercolor, right? It's gonna be like
not watercolor, and it's not acrylic. He actually just uses paints. So
well, it's gonna be.
I think it's like a watercolor. I'm guessing. I don't know.
Okay.
If you go to his YouTube, it shows him. He pencils it and then he paints right over the pencils.
Huh.
But this, I haven't found what this is. I was told this is published, but unfortunately, I asked a couple of people that it's not. I thought it was a pinup in the back of the book, Amazing Spider-Man 394. And it's signed right there, Sean McManus. Whoop, the other way. McManus 94, but I don't believe it's in ASM 394. But it was called it was a story because some even told me it's called The Files of Ashley Kafka, Cletus Cassidy / Carnage. But I was told it's published, but it was supposed to be in 394 and it wasn't put in 394. But I think it's a great, great early Carnage appearance. Within his first 3 years. So that one, I had $7,000 on it. So I think it's pretty cool. If you find out it's published, it's well worth it. But I haven't been able to find out what it was to. Whoops. So.
See, that's why you're not supposed to take them out of the bag.
I know, but it was covering the 394, so I wanted to show everybody that.
I understand.
I had $8,000 on it, but I said I go $7,000 on it. So I just think it's cool as hell.
Mike, you have too much art around you. You know that?
I don't have enough.
Don't have enough.
All right, for you J. Scott Campbell fans. Published cover to Champions #1. And it's signed by the great Stan Lee. Inappropriate place, too, at the bottom. You got Nova, Miles Morales, Hulk, Champions #1. Cover, this is $8,000. Signed in 1996. Let me read this. It says 96, yeah. So Champions #1 cover. $8,000 and signed by J. Scott Campbell and Stanley. Whoever owned all those covers got Stan to sign them all, you know. Now this is a true rare piece. Marvel Contest of Champions. From 1982, John Romita Jr. And you get Wolverine, Black Panther, and the Thing throughout. Thing is mostly throughout, but great, great, great page from. I get Contest of Champions. People don't know that. I didn't even realize Contest of Champions. If people know, Contest of Champions was actually supposed to be a treasury about the Olympics. I never knew that, but it got canceled, and they made it. It was Marvel's first ever miniseries. How about that? But great page. wanting 8,500 on it. I know. I saw on Monday night Comic Connect had a page. Didn't even have hardly anything on it, and it sold for 6,800. I think I had Daredevil on one panel or something. But this is a great one with Wolverine and Black Panther. Wolverine with claws out, and Black Panther and the Thing. Historic miniseries, 8,500.
That is a very good looking page.
Yeah. This I love. Sometimes you got to take art, even if you're not familiar with the art, it's just because of the image. But this is a Marvel Tales DPS. Get a load of this, folks. Marvel Tales issue 265. If you're a Spidey fan, it doesn't get much better than that, folks. Oh, Jimmy Palmiotti is the inker on this. How about that? Jimmy, you remember Jimmy in the chat? See if you remember drawing this back in 1992. The artist name is Frank Travelin. Don't know who he is, but it's inked by Jimmy Palmiotti and it's published in Marvel Tales 265 DPS. Get a load of that Rogues Gallery of Spidey villains all around Spidey. Probably one of the earliest appearances of Carnage, too. Carnage, I mean, this came out in 92. That's Carnage on the right. I believe Carnage first appeared around 92. 91, 92. So that's one of the earliest Carnage appearances on two 11x17 boards. Happy 30th anniversary, Spidey. Unfortunately, the Y stat fell off, but just a great, great published piece. This is 8,500.
Jimmy remembers working on that one.
Oh, yeah, and Frank Travelin. Okay. I mean, this is inked by Palmiotti, folks. It should be 20 grand. But for tonight only, it was when I started in comics. Yep. Very cool. Oh, folks, we do package deals.
And nobody does fairer time payments in the business than Mr.
That's
Mike.
right. But 8,500 bucks, that's a doozy and a half, folks. Wow.
Yeah, a little bit of history right there.
Buddy Rogues Gallery. What are the odds Jimmy would be there to see that? How about that? We didn't even coordinate that. 8,500. Okay. And we actually got an Alex Ross. Alex Ross, Black Panther number 11 cover. Very cool. Black Panther battling with the back. Oversized. This is 9,500 bucks. Beautiful Black Panther number 11 cover. Oh, this is one of his older covers. I think it's 10 plus years old, 10 or 15 years old. So a really cool cover. I doubt that, Joe, when he first got into comics. Oh, and back to Felipe. Check out this. Look at that. That is just stunning. World's Finest, number 28. Huge cover painting. Again, 15 by 22 inches. Gorgeous, gorgeous cover. This is 8,500.
Hey, Jimmy wants to know if you have any Milo Manera artwork.
What's that?
Do you have any Manera artwork?
I do. It's on my website. Look it up and make offers. Go to the website, www.ramitaman.com. Look at that bat signal on the right.
Did you just say it was 16 by 20?
15 by 22. All these are very large.
All right, there you go, Wayne. 15 by 22.
15 by 22. All of them are. So great, great, great published cover. Next, back to Ditko, Pencils and Inks. Now this is Hag with Hag all over it. Tales of Suspense 37, 2 issues before Iron Man makes his first appearance. Are you kidding me? I love the monster.
It's another end page,
Last
too.
page where they defeat him. What's that?
I said it's another end page. Like four.
Yes, the last
one of these Ditko pieces have been end pages.
Ditko Pencil Inks. That's a doozy. And he goes on his ship and leaves. Hag. If you withdraw your force field and release the captives, we will. Yeah, he's like the collector. He takes one of everybody. We're free. We're free. Anyway, this is a great one. This is 10 grand. Again, stamped August 62, which I believe is right at AF15. Drawn right at AF15. Again, here's another one. Check out, if you want a doozy cover, Wolverine #1, published cover painting, Felipe Massafera with Nightcrawler and Wolverine again. On the website, 15 by 22 inches again. Beautiful cover. I have 11 grand on this one.
Straight claws on that one too. Jason would approve of it.
And background, yeah.
Yep.
Well, all published covers. Okay. Now we get into some John Byrne pencils and inks. Check this out. FF 254, page 23. Torch, Thing, and Invisible Woman throughout. Pencils and inks Byrne, 1983. This is 11 grand.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Great action there. Let's see. I got to measure. This one is way bigger. Let's see. 17. Okay, my last Massafera. This one is way bigger than the other ones. This is 17 by 24. Resurrection of Magneto #4 cover painting, where Magneto battling the entire X-Men team. Sadly, they only show Wolverine's arm, but you get Marvel Girl, Cyclops, Beast, Storm, Rogue, and of course Magneto. And this is again 17 by 24. It's way larger than all the other ones. This one is 11 grand. That's my last Massafera.
Oh, it won't be the last one, Mike.
I mean the last in our showing here.
Okay.
Now back to Byrne. Another page from FF 254, pencil and inks, John Byrne. Awesome 4-panel page. Are you kidding me?
Wow, that last panel's awesome.
Yeah, and those top two aren't too shabby.
No, they're really good.
Great page, 254. This one is 14 grand.
Hey, Wayne wanted to know what the prices were on the Gotham by Gaslight and that World's Finest.
Oh, yeah. The World's Finest is 8,500.
Yeah, that's really nice.
And I believe the Gotham by Gaslight was 7,500. They're both 15 by 22 inches. I could take them out of the bag. To me, they show a lot nicer when they're not in the plastic. Let me take this out.
I think Michael Wygan's going to want to see the X-Men one again.
Yeah, to me, man, it looks so much nicer. I'm looking at the screen and the detail on it looks so much nicer in there. But yeah, I could show any of them out of the bags. They're beautiful. 15 by 22 inches. Which one? Does somebody want to see?
Mike wanted to see. He says the background X-Men up close again. I'm assuming he means
the one with Magneto,
the Magneto.
or the Wolverine Nightcrawler.
You could just show them both. I mean, you don't have to take them out of the bags unless they really want. Oh, it's first. His wife missed it. That's true.
This one?
Oh, we can show that one and the one with Wolverine and Nightcrawler as well.
Sure. This one is 17 by 24. All the other ones every other one is 15 by 22. And again, folks, time payments are always possible. Not a problem. Let me take it out because I don't think it shows as nice in the plastic.
Oh, he means the one. The one.
Oh, the one behind you.
Yeah.
This one, you see my price I have on it. What's my price? It says
13,000.
Tonight I said I'm going to go 8 grand on it. It's published. It's a published poster, and I got pictures of Felipe Massafera holding it at the con with his poster. So it's published. This is 8 grand only, and it's huge. Hold on, it's bigger than all of them. This one is.
I knew it wasn't the last, Marcus.
27.7 inches by 19 inches.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
And anybody gets it, I'll send you the. I have online images of him with the poster and him holding the art and the poster. So the actual artist. So you get that with it also. And again, I've never had this on the website or anything. So $8,000.
All right, let us know. Where do we go from here?
We got about 10 more pieces. So
all right, Jimmy wants to know what's the Joe Kubert page that's in the background.
Oh yeah, you saw that, huh?
Yeah, you can tell that top character in the center.
Hawkman page.
Oh man, I don't want to see that. You know how I've been waiting for a Brave and the Bold Hawkman page.
No, you have not.
Ever since she sold that one on the show 3 years ago for $6,800. I've been wanting one. I should have bought that one. And the X-Men by Massafera on the back shelf. That's $8,500.
Yes,
$8,500, Michael or Lori. If that's the one we're talking about, or do you mean the Wolverine? And you want to know about the Wolverine and the Nightcrawler piece? Anyway, so tell us about this piece. Where's Hawkman on this one? Oh, there they are. Oh boy,
that's him out of. That's both of them out of costume, and then they put their costumes on there, and then they're at the bottom. And the bottom is let's see, where's the bottom? Yeah, the villains are on the bottom.
How much for that one?
I don't know. That's what wasn't in my pile.
You didn't price it yet?
No.
You're just showing it off.
Yeah, I just set it on there to have background art. I mean, off the top of my head, I'd probably say like 9,500. So.
All right. Well, you know Mike's email address, Jimmy. You can always make an inquiry. Yeah, one of these days I'm going to get myself one of those. One of these days.
I do have one doozy piece I will show. What the hell? I guess I will show. I was going to hold on to it, but I'll show everybody later.
Don't save anything for your friends and people going to New York Comic Con.
Okay. We ready for the top tier? This is the first class. Okay, check this out, folks. Holy moly! Large art. Thor 137. Thor battling Ulik throughout the entire page. Got a lot of that twice up battle.
I like that one.
That's a doozy.
Dang.
That's $15,000. Really, really nice twice up battle page. Thor Ulik from 1966. Be Thor 12, right?
Wow.
111.
Hey,
our last burn. What's that?
I was gonna say Wayne wanted to see that World's Finest one again, and you know.
Oh, sure.
And just for the sake of double checking, Lori Wigan said Wolverine was 8,500. I'm not sure if they meant that one or not.
No, I have the other one too. Let's see. I know we still want. Is it which? Oh, the World's Finest one.
Yeah.
What did I do with that one?
That was the one Wayne wanted to see one more time. Hey, everybody, if you haven't hit that thumbs up yet on YouTube, you can do that for us. We appreciate it. Don't be a hater. Don't be one of those two people who always thumbs down every show we do here on the channel.
What?
Don't be one of those losers. Give us a thumbs up. We appreciate it. Yeah, who would do such a thing, right, Mike? Well, you can't find the World's Finest. What'd you do with it?
I don't know. Hold on. Why is it not? I must have sat it underneath lower, so now I got to go through stuff. I don't know.
Man, you didn't show that many pieces of art tonight, and it's oversized. How can you lose it?
I know, because I had them all in order. Let's see. I said no, not over here. The World's Finest. Let me make sure you didn't fall. Okay. No.
How many episodes? It takes a lot, Brian.
Hold on, I'm just going to go lift them up until I find it. I must have sat it down and put it lower in the stash.
And I agree with you, Comic Art Boston. The Cubert is still doable.
There it is. Okay.
They are. They're I wouldn't say they're undervalued, but oh, there you go. There.
Let me
Wayne,
take it out. It's easier to see.
Wayne said you didn't have to do that, but you're going to do it anyway, aren't you?
It just shows better on the plastic.
All right. Cheers, everybody.
$15 by 22 inches. Great piece. And I love, you sort of have Gotham City to the right and Metropolis on the left, it looks like. Also, published world's finest painted cover, 15 by 22 inches.
All right, Wayne, there you go. One more view out of the bag.
Beautiful published
I agree, Kev. I should just bite the bullet and get one because it's not like they're going to get any cheaper, and they are getting. Well, they're on the market. They're out there. I know you just keep showing that one to me. I like that. Yeah, I mean the third panel with them in silhouette's nice. The fourth panel.
They're putting on their costumes.
I know.
Then they're still flying right there.
I should make you an offer.
The Winged Wonders are flying eastward over the Atlantic.
All right.
The aliens at the bottom. Okay. And our last burn, but it's a doozy of all doozies. It's clobbering time. Great page with all of them. Torch using his powers, Reed Sue sort of using powers, and Thing clobbering. Racked tact. That one is 16. Just a great page.
Yeah, that's a good one. Nick Brucci says offer 8, but on what? Which piece?
How does that help?
What's that?
Let's see, Gotham.
Nick Brucci's offering you 8 on the Cubert.
I'll pass on that. But thank you for the offer. Mark Levy, what's your offer on?
I think he was answering a question, maybe. I can't remember.
Oh, okay. Now, I don't know if I had 6,500 on anything, Wayne. Let's see, what were my numbers? 75 and 85?
I believe, I haven't been writing them down because I didn't get a list from you, but I think that's what.
Wayne, if we could do 14.5, I'll do that and hand them to you at New York Comic Con.
Okay. Well, there you go, Wayne. Thank you for the offer. 14,000.
14.5 at Comic Con, and they're both yours.
Mike will hand deliver them to you at Comic Con, so you don't have to have them shipped across the border.
And you can look through a whole bunch more stuff while you're there.
I think Nick is as well. Yes. Well, there you go. Let us know, Wayne.
Yeah. Show the X-Men poster once more. Sure. This one. It's huge.
Yeah, Jason, you can do a dueling dealer show to pay it off.
This is the biggest piece of all. I mean, I'm just saying, look how big it is compared to the other posters, the other ones. These are 15 by 22. Look how big this is.
You get Rogue in her classic costume and Mohawk Storm.
I'm not sure who the little wing thing is, but I'm sure the X people know.
That's Lockheed.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Lockheed Martin?
Kitty's pet dragon. All right, Wayne says he's going to think about it.
Okay.
No Clops. You're right. An X-Men piece is not complete without
Cyclops not on there? I guess not.
He's
Yeah,
probably behind the Bamf from Nightcrawler.
Yeah. Oh, man. We only have 5 pieces left, folks. 5 pieces. Are you ready?
Hey, Jimmy Palmiotti's making sure everybody gets their OAX tickets.
Oh, OAX. Listen, folks. If you're having a hard time ever getting badges for San Diego or New York or both, you got to just hit OAX. You're going to see just as much art and not have to worry about paying like $800 for a badge. and getting shut out for a badge at New York and San Diego Comic-Con. So OAX is it. It's beautiful. It's Florida in the middle of winter, especially if you live up north. Got to get there. It's awesome. Flights aren't that expensive. And you get to stay at the hotel that the show is in. You don't even have to leave. The restaurants and everything are there. They have an awesome outdoor hot tub, an awesome outdoor pool there we used last year. It's phenomenal.
And more art than you can see in an entire weekend.
And you can shake a stick at.
Uh-huh. So wait, no, we have 5 more pieces. So
5 pieces left, folks. 5.
All right, let's take a look.
Steve Ditko, pencils and inks. Get a load of that. Tales to Astonish number 38. 3 months before ASM 1 and 4 months after Fantasy 15. Where does art leave? Oh, it talks about art too. The sculpture. Just so you know, these sculpts are actually aliens from another world, which is really cool in the story. But beautiful, beautiful, large art splash, 20 grand. I think that's great. Beautiful, beautiful piece. Came out 4 months after Fantasy 15 and 3 months before ASM 1. And I love the signatures, Stan Lee and S. Ditko. So 20 grand for that, folks. I think that's a good one. And next, ooh la la, if you're into Kirby, ooh la la, check this out. From the historic Journey into Mystery 112. Thor at the top, Thor smashing. Then you get Odin and Heimdall and all them. Then you get Iron Man chasing Submariner at the bottom as Thor gives him. It's a flashback to it. Thor is actually telling kids the story of Avengers 3, where the Avengers were battling the Hulk and Submariner. That's what the whole story is about. But Jack Kirby, inked by Chick Stone, and look at all them panels. This is a 26 grand, but it doesn't get much better. Blam, crack.
Wow. Yeah,
I mean, it doesn't get much better than that, folks.
Fairest time payments in the business. You're right, Jason. You got that right. So I don't miss it. Lori wanted to know what was the price on that Wolverine Nightcrawler by Massafera, because I'm not
that one was 11.
11 even.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Jimmy. I appreciate the thought, man. I know if I was a rich man, I know a lot more artwork myself. All right, yeah. So we're good there, Mike.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, 11. So 3 more pieces to look at. That is a nice
this one was 26. And I should take this. I love this piece. This is the Marvel stationery piece from Mary Marvel Marching Society Stationery by Jack Kirby. Now, I was told, I don't know. I'm going to ask a couple of my friends. A couple of people I was told said they thought Ditko actually drew the Spider-Man on this and not Kirby. I don't know, but anyway, Marvel stationery piece from the 60s. How about that, huh?
That's cool. Spidey looks more like a Kirby Spidey than a Ditko Spidey, though.
I don't know. Kirby never did his webs properly. That's why I don't know if Kirby did that or not.
That's why
He did the work. He always did his webs in reverse in the 60s when he was doing them. But anyway, just a great, great, great piece. This is 55 grand.
That's cool. That's a piece of history right there, Mike.
Twice up. All of them are drawn there. Captain America, The Torch, Spidey, Angel, Daredevil, Thor, Nick Fury, Dum Dum Dugan. Why he's on there, I don't know. Iron Man, Hulk, Subby, and Rawhide Kid. Wow. So that's that one.
Yeah, maybe it could have been inked by Ditko, like Nick says.
Now we got 2 more left.
Then we got to look at that Mike Zeck before we call it a night.
Huh?
And then we have to look at that Mike Zeck cap one last time.
You get a picture of John Romita, and that's hand signed. John Romita and this kid and Marie Severin. Okay.
Yeah.
It leads to something, but this is actually hand signed. And you get this note signed by John Romita. James, thank you for the $50 check to Hero. I remember your visit well. This is the kid that visited John Romita back in the early 70s, right? You see that, Bill?
I can see it. And Maurice all washed out in that picture.
Including a little certificate of Stan Lee saying Stan signed it, which is not that big of a deal, with the letter and Post-its. And the kid even signs a Post-it. Please have John sign this so people believe my story is real. But John Romita gave him back then the original preliminary cover to Spidey 121.
Oh, what was he thinking? Wow.
And that is signed by Stan, and you get the certificate, but that's the preliminary cover to, in 2012, of course, the original sold for $286,000 in 2012. But
well, it's
the only one that's new is they're all in the right spots, but there's actually Anime Watson is stuck by his leg. They actually moved Flash Thompson down to there on the published cover. But very, very cool. I just think it's a piece of history, the 121. Everybody else is in their exact spots that they were on the published cover. But I think John gave it to the kid because I believe John gave it to the kid in this picture. That's the picture the kid took. That's the kid. And there's Marie Severin there. I think that's when he got it in the early 70s, right after the book came out, I believe. Because John is saying, I remember your visit well, and you get a letter from the kid. But it's hilarious that the kid, there's a Post-it inside of here. Mr. Romita, I would just like something that says this is yours, your art contribution to your initiatives, so my friends will believe my story, LOL. So that's on there from the kid. James Ryle from Wichita Falls, Texas. But anyway, and this is a very historic piece. I want 50 grand for it. So I personally think the original comes up for auction. I think it would go for over $1 million today. And that's his concept for it, and it's all art. So
that's pretty cool.
I think the original would sell for over $1 million if it came back up for auction. Think about it, sold 13 years ago for $286, And they get the little Stan thing verifying that Stan signed it. It came all with it. With John's signature about the visit. So there's a neat stories all around it. So they all come with it. And time payments are possible. Arguably, I think it's without question one of the top 10 most remembered covers ever. I think it might even be a top 5 of Marvel. And it's all art. And John's.
I don't know. We'd have to have a show just on what people think the 5 most memorable Marvel covers are.
Or top 10,
10 might feel a little more achievable, and then he does some crossover. Max
John did not sign the prelim,
no.
But you get all his other ephemeria that he signed with it, thanking him for it, and the picture of the kid with John, because it says on there that's when John gave it to him. John has the black hair, has to be right around 73. That sounds about right. John would have been 43. John looks about 43 years old in that picture with Marie Severin. So,
well, that's very cool. So 50 grand on that one.
Yep, 50 grand on that. And my last piece for the night.
This must be the $90,000 piece.
Yep. Yeah, large art. I traded a Steve Ditko Spider-Man. I got cash in this for a Ditko Spider-Man page I just traded. But great, great, great cover. Large art, 1966. Gene Colan, inked by Tartaglione, To Fight the Impossible Fight. Big, oversized, twice-up cover. D.D. battling Mr. Hyde and Cobra. And that's
what was the Ditko page you traded?
What's that?
What book was it from?
Oh, Spidey with the Circus of Crime from issue 22. It's still on my website on hold. I'm waiting for his last cash payment, which is coming this week. So, but he already shipped me the art. He was just making time payments on the cash portion. So, and that's everything. So listen, if anybody wants me to go back and show more, I can show everything just in order of the stack real quick. If somebody has questions on anything.
Yeah, that's cool. So Paul Brzgawi, the FF Burn, were they all from 254?
All of them are from 254. They were 11, 14, and 16. So here, I'm just going to put them back on the pile. I'm going to go slowly. If somebody has a question on something, just ask, and I'll because I have them all in one pile, so I'm just going to show them each for a couple seconds. If somebody says, stop, I need to see it again, that's fine. Journey 112, 26 grand. Awesome. Ditko Spidey Splash. I mean, Spidey Splash. The Ditko Pre-Hero Splash, 20 grand.
Brian Peck wants to know if the Phantom Aparo is standard or large size.
That's standard. I have another one also that's only 5 grand, but I think I have it here. I'm so bummed that they did it, but I can't help it. They blew it up bigger, so they put a stat over the art, so it's all glue stained. But I have another small art one, and it's really, really nice. So
Alberto's full of piss and vinegar tonight. I don't know what's Apple stock. It went up really high the other day, Alberto. I was happy too. It's kind of come down a little bit.
You have Apple stock, Bill?
I do. Not enough, but just enough that it makes me pay attention.
Huh.
Yeah. Nick is rallying everybody to get us to 100 thumbs up. That'd be nice to end the show.
That's 16. Like Beautiful. That's 15.
Yeah, my birthday's in April, Mike.
April 18th, Bill. I already knew when your birthday was.
Oh, okay, thanks.
And mine's in March. Mine's March 6th, Bill.
March 6th. Okay, you're just ahead of me.
This one is 7,500. We pulled some of them out. This one's 11.
What is the other cover with the stat?
I'm going to look for it. I thought I had it here. I'll look for it because I didn't have it in our pile. But I'll send me an email. I'll send you an image. I think I might have it here before the end. I'll look for it. This one's 11. This one's 17 by 24. It's big. Let me see if I have that. I have it here somewhere. Let's see. Hold on. I just want to see. Brian wants to see the other one. I think I have it in here. Let's see here. This will show. Oh, okay. Let's see. This one is 14. This one's 11th. All Ditko, Pre-Hero, Hag. This one's 10. This one is 95. This is Alex Ross, large art. Get some good. There we go. This one's 85.
Wayne's still thinking about those two.
85. This is the wraparound one, the Jimmy Palmiotti one.
Mm-hmm. Got
to show it now to my buddy Jimmy.
I don't buy the toilet paper in the house, Marcus. Maureen
published Marvel Tales 265. Published.
Jimmy remembers it well. He got paid $120 to ink that.
$120 to ink that bad boy in 1992, huh?
So Wayne wants you to send him images of
Okay.
those two covers.
No, for sure. I'll send the published. This is 8,500. I'll send you published. I'll send you the published covers too. What the images look like. J. Scott Campbell, 8,000. Carnage, Cletus by Sean McManus. It was supposed to be for $394. Not sure. $7,000. Oh, the Kubert, 9,500. And it is from Brave and Bold 44. Yep. Okay. Black Panther, $7,000. 15 by 22 inches. Black Panther number 6 cover.
Oh boy.
Kirby ink by Ditko, 6,500.
For Christmas from me.
Signed by Kirby, 1961. Kirby Ditko, that is, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Gargantus. The Defeat of Gargantus, 6,500. Then from the same story, Gargantus again, where he's defeating the Earthlings, 6,500.
Mike, you haven't touched my the stack of art in the upper cabinet, right?
I don't know what you're talking about, Bill.
Okay. I'm going to be home for Christmas.
Uh-huh. Maybe I'll have you out for dinner then.
All right.
Yeah, you're invited for Christmas dinner. If you and Mom don't have anywhere to go, you and your mom are invited to my house.
What about
How
the
about
rest
that?
of the family?
As long as I know in advance, so everybody can make the right amount of food. I pay for it. Everybody else makes it. 6,500. Jim Aparo. Real nice. Basema Sinat, $6,000.
We're not going to look at all these, Mike. Come on, you're going too slow.
Oh, okay. Well, I want people to.
I know.
Another.
They're going to be emailing you after the show.
6,000. Hey, you calm down, Bill.
I'm starting to feel like Alberto. He's rubbing off on me.
Paul Pope, huge, 5,500. Spirit number 1.
Alberto wants an invite for your
19 by 24 inches. We can't hear Bill.
19 by
Heck, Iron Man, 1965, 5,500. I'm letting them see the top so they know what everything is too. Batmite pinup from Marvel, DC Who's Who, 50. I said I'd go 5,000 on that.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Kubert, pencil and inks from 1981, 5,800.
All that money you guys spent at the Comic Connect auction, you should be
Awesome Wrightson, 5,000. That's twice up. Batman.
That is
Cosmic Powered Spidey from Spec 158, where he first gets his first powers. $5,000. Swan Anderson, Superman Splash from 1971, $5,000. Jerry Ordway published cover, Man of Steel number 6, 4,800. The card art painting by Bernie Reiser for the Master Macabre, 4,500. We got Burn ink by Austin, page 4,500. Vision in every panel with Cersei is also there. Don Newton 80% splash. From Detective Comics 513, 4,200. Pre-Hero Kirby, $4,000 from Journey 77. Another pre-hero, that's a good one. 3,900. Kirby and Rule. How about that? Astonis 6, Gargantus. Oh no, that's the Pan story. 3,200 only. 3,200 for the Supergirl Jim Mooney page from 1964. Venom cover by Brian Hitch, 2,850. Large art, larger than large art. The Marcus Bose Spider-Man Tingling, 2,800. 2,800. Howard the Duck Splash by Gene Colan from 1977, 2,800. Madman cover, 2,600, 1994. Large art, Charlton Horror cover, Sanho Kim, 2,500. Large art, Billy the Kid cover by Jose Delbo, 2,200. one of the earliest Pollard covers, 2200 with all the Inhumans on it. Popeye twice up cover to Popeye 100 by George Wildman, $2,000.
Hey, I wanted to ask
cover $2,000.
Red Jack we never saw Robert in the chat tonight, so that
Final Night cover,
Gary Robinson
$1,950.
still out there at $800.
Civil War, $1,600. Civil War All Out Battle Page with Cap and Iron Man published, $1,600.
$3,000 for the pair.
$3,000 for the pair. Ditko complete 4-page story, $1,500. Billy the Kid, Jose Delbo from the 69, $1,500.
Mm-hmm.
And this is $900. And that's everything.
Yes, it is.
Then we had the Snoopy and the Ramita things, $800 for the signed Ross poster on paper, $3,000 for the one with the vintage drawings on it. $3,000 for them.
Hey, Mike, Mr. Red Jack is going to claim the Jerry Robinson. Robert didn't show up, and we do put it in our rules that if you don't show up, somebody else can claim it. So,
No, he can have it for $800.
Yeah, so there you go.
$800 plus shipping. Mr. Red Jack, just email me with your full address.
I'll make a note of that too. Thank you, Brian. Tim Hall, was it a John Romita Jr. Contest of Champions page? Yeah, it was. That was one of the things.
From issue 3. From issue 3, and it's a great one too.
Oh, and we were going to look at the Zek cap and then call it a night. That's right.
Yeah, but I don't have prices on them, but people can look at them.
Well, show us some of the good pages. That's all,
Here's the Contest of Champions. This is from issue 3. You get Wolverine claws out, $8,500. I told you, look at Comic Connect sold one for $6,802 with virtually, I think it had one panel of Daredevil on it. They sold it on Monday night, $6,800. This is a great one, $8,500. Very, very sought after, published, Contest of Champions number 3. From the climactic ending of the storyline. Man, we should just do a show, Bill, and I'll price these up tomorrow.
I have a show tomorrow.
Oh, then I'll be on it. All right.
Yeah, everybody wants it. Go ahead. You just show the individual.
Oh, here's another. Here, I found this. This is $2,000. I found another. You get the Sandman throughout, trying to break into the Sandman, Medusa's hair, and Sandman. This is a $2,000 from the all Jack Kirby for the Fantastic Four story guides. Sandman throughout. Matter of fact, I'll go 1,800. No, I'll go. What the hell? 1,850 on it. I'll go.
All right, Zach, and then we call it a night, everybody.
There's no prices. People can email me privately. I have to look them up. I'm just going to go through pages 1 to 22. Page 1. 2. Starts out slow. They're dancing. I know. 3.
It's not the action we're looking for.
4. But, hey, what percentage splash is that, Alberto? Oh, it's a full splash, but 2 inset panels. Because the splash technically goes to the bottom.
I don't know what's in the water over at Alberto's house tonight. He was riled up.
What is this, page 5? Okay, now he's in costume. Page 5.
Yeah, there you go.
Page 6. Page 7. Nice one. Hey, if you're a fireman too, you'll like that. 8. 9.
Jimmy Palmiotti was a co-creator of the first Fireman superhero. Did you know that, Mike? Ash?
Dude, what?
Jimmy Palmiotti, co-creator of the first Fireman, who was a superhero.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Look, Jeff Dunn's offering you $2,500 for page 5.
Okay.
He zippered his mouth shut with that offer. Yes, Ash, exactly. What a good name. That's a decent page. Firemen make a good living. They probably make a better living than comic book artists. Oh, that's a great page right there.
Oh.
I'll give you $3,000 for that one.
Whoa. That's the dooziest page in the book.
Blockbuster.
Whoa, he throws Cap's shield back at him. Are you kidding me? Knocks Cap right off the building.
Man, right in the face with that. That's tough. That's a great page right there.
Mm-hmm. Holy moly. That's a doozy. And more firemen. You're gonna die.
Uh-oh, what's going to happen?
2 more pages. Okay.
Whack.
The fireman saves them. Okay, Grady, give me full pressure now. Go, 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 go. Mr. Flair, I believe you may have just saved my life. And the last page. This was a 22-page story, yeah. So there you go. Oh my God, you get the angel in the last panel. I'm just joking. Or the bottom left.
Uh-huh.
Never mind the bird. So
Alberto, that would have been interesting. We could do a whole show where Mike does a dramatic reading of this. What issue was this from?
Cap 258.
From Cap 258.
Just want to read one of the greatest stories ever. I'll do a reading. Marvel 2-in-1 Annual 7. I would love to read that whole book to everybody and show the pages.
I've got a Cap shield and a mask you can wear.
Greatest story of all time. They give Zach credits for penciling and inking on this. Zach is penciler and inker on this story.
Zach inks. Yep. Everybody says it. Well, everyone, we didn't have a lot of claims tonight, but anybody who claimed, you know what to do. Email Mike Burkey at AOL.com. Yes.
Email me privately.
At AOL. Will you ever get off AOL? As long as there's an AOL, Mike Burkey will be on.
No, I started there, so a lot of people know me from that. This is $3,000.
Mm-hmm.
The whole thing. The other one is just $600. These are from. This is just $600, folks. This is from John Romita's private collection.
Signed by Alex Ross.
Signed by Ross and Romita. This one.
Romita Senior.
From John's collection. Both these are from John's personal collection. So that's everything. We'll have a dealer show next Wednesday.
Yeah, we have a regular show next Wednesday for Dueling Dealers, and we're going to re-show the Scooby-Doo Halloween episode.
Yes, and I'll see everybody at New York Comic Con next week. I think I'm at 3808, but I'll confirm my booth numbers. Double booth. I'll talk to everybody about that.
Yep, and I'll be at it again tomorrow night with a CAF update. I'll have who do I got? I got one OAX pre-OAX commission opportunity. I've got another artist coming on to talk about a Kickstarter that they have. I've got James Siegel popping in for a couple minutes to go over some sketchbook stuff. I've got and a weekly flip from James Siegel too. So I've got a busy show tomorrow. But Mike, thank you as always. It's always fun to dig through the piles. One of these days, I'm telling you, man, we got to. If I'm there, maybe we do a bin dive around Christmas.
Maybe, Bill. Maybe not.
I know you did. That was one of the most fun things we ever did outside.
3804. I'm 3804. Will said, okay, thanks.
Oh, 38.
But I have a double booth.
That means you're bringing twice as much as Will, right?
Oh, yeah. No, way more than twice.
All right. Well, Will, thank you for picking up that piece tonight. It was, you got a good one there. Everybody, we'll see you. Well, I'll see you again tomorrow. Mike, we'll see you next week.
Next Wednesday, Dueling Dealers with Anthony.
Yes, indeed. Yes, we're talking to DOA about bringing Matt Wagner back. You never know. You just never know. But we have a few more announcements to make about OAX. I think, everybody will be happy with all the announcements by the end of the month. All right, Mike. Don't you worry. We're going to BS for a little bit. Everybody else, have a wonderful evening.
Take care, everybody.